This will be a declare play technique, not a defensive technique in unblocking. A block suit is a declare playing situation in which the declarer has winning cards stranded in one hand and no way to enter that hand in order to play those winning cards. There are certain type of suit distributions that can lead to this catastrophic event. Must have at least an 8-card suit fit. Each hand must be of different lengths. The shorter length hand must have all the higher ranked cards. In the bottom left-hand corner, you can see that there's a 9-card fit, and North has the top honors, blocking the 5th card in South's hand. In the bottom right, there is an 8-card fit, with North having the top ranked honors and South is blocked. There are other type of suit distributions that can lead to blockage. In the hand where there is a doubleton or a singleton with high honors on one side, that may prevent you from getting to the other side and losing a trick. In the bottom left, in order to get to South's hand, you must play the ace or the king over the queen because it is blocked, thus losing unnecessary trick. To avoid this, the declarer must find another entry into South's hand. In the bottom right, the king, queen, jack are blocked, and you must find another entry into South's hand. In this hand, the club suit is blocked, as 2 of the clubs in South's hand cannot be reached via the club suit for winners. Techniques to unblocking. Plan ahead at trick 1 always. In no trump contract, count winners. In suit contracts, count losers, and also count entries. There are several techniques to unblock, creating new entries. Always remember this principle. Cash a high card from the short side in a suit. Timing of entry use is very important. You can do it early or late. Using a loser to discard. Discarding high cards or overtaking honors can also create extra entries. Playing unnecessarily high cards from one hand under the opponent's winners can create an entry into the other hand. Hand number 1. Let's look at this hand. South, with 2 5-card suits and 16 points, opens the bidding 1 spade, the higher ranking of a 2 5-card suit. West passes, and North, playing 2/1 with 3-card support and 10 points, bids 1 no trump, forcing. East passes, and South bids 2 diamonds, with his plan on rebidding the diamonds to show 5-5. North bids 3 spades, indicating 10 high card points and 3-card support. With a very strong hand, with a 4-card loser count, South bids 4 no trump, 1430 blackward. North, with 2 key cards without the queen, bids 5 hearts. With 4 key cards and the queen of trump, South bids 6 spades. Let us assess the hand and count the losers. The declarer has no losers in spades. Hearts, 1 loser. Diamond, 1 loser. And clubs, no loser. However, the declarer might be able to slough a heart loser on the king of clubs, but the clubs are blocked because it is a singleton ace. The declarer can cash the ace of clubs early to unblock the king of clubs, and then cross over to the dummy and slough the losing heart in his hand with the king of clubs. Remember, in this hand, the contract is 6 spades, and the opening lead is the 2 of hearts. Declarer wins the opening lead of the 2 of hearts with the ace in his hand. Cashes the ace of clubs immediately to unblock the king of clubs. And draws 2 rounds of trump, ending in the dummy. Then cashes the king of clubs to slough the losing heart in South's hand. Then draws the final round of trump. As the declarer has 7 diamonds, he knows they will split 4-2, so he must lead a low diamond to the high diamonds in his hand. Finally, he leads the small diamond. East wins with the ace of diamonds. East returns the queen of clubs, which is trumped, and all the diamonds are good. This contract was made by unblocking the club suit early. Let's look at hand number 2. With 18 high card points and a 4-3-3-3 distribution, North opens the bidding 1 diamond, planning to rebid 2-no trump with a balanced hand. South responds 1 heart. However, West interferes with 1 spade. Opener without a spade stopper cannot rebid 2-no trump and must do a support double, indicating 3-card support for the hearts, but a support double does not indicate North's strength. With a weak hand of 8 high card points, South rebids 2 hearts to close the bidding, but rebidding the hearts indicates that he has 5 hearts. North, with 18 points and no spade stopper, raises to game, bidding 4 hearts. West's opening lead is the ace of spades. Counting losers. There are 2 spade losers, 0 heart losers. If the hearts split 4-2, which they do 48% of the time, the declarer cannot use trump on dummies diamond losers, so therefore has 3 diamond losers and no club losers, but the clubs are blocked. Declarer cannot get to the club suit to slough 3 diamond losers. The opening lead is the ace of spades. Trick 2 is the king of spades, and now that's 2 losers. West follows with the queen of spades. Declarer plays a loser-on-loser technique, sloughing the 6 of diamonds. Now, West switches to a heart lead, and dummy wins it with the king of hearts. Declarer now plays the ace of diamonds, voiding South of diamonds. Declarer has an 8-card fit in clubs, and the opponents will split 2-3 68% of the time, so it should be safe to draw 2 rounds of clubs. Declarer will now draw trump. The second round, everyone follows suit. But the third round, West shows out, so the hearts did split 4-2. On the fourth and final round of hearts, to deplete East of all the trump, Declarer sloughs the queen of clubs. This makes all his clubs in his hands winners, thus unblocking the club suit. North used a support double. Support doubles and redoubles have 4 criteria. It is only made by the opener when the right-hand opponent of the opener interferes. It means that he has 3 card support for his partner suits, but there is no upper limit of his strength. Here the declarer used loser-on-loser technique and discarded a high card to unblock the club suit. Let us look at hand number 3. The contract is 6 spades, and West leads the 5 of hearts. In a suit contract, the declarer should assess losers. There are 2 diamond losers. Often in slam contracts, it's a good idea to also count winners. You can see the declarer has 12 winners, but the club suit is blocked, so the declarer cannot use the clubs to slough the losing diamond. The declarer will use a loser to unblock the clubs. This technique is the first cousin to loser-on-loser, but not its sister. The declarer will win the first trick with the ace of hearts in South's hand, and then draw trump. The declarer has an 8-card trump fit, so 6 to 8% of the time the opponent's cards will split 3-2, so the declarer will need 3 rounds of trump to void the opponent's. Declarer now has only 3 entries to the dummy. Declarer now goes to the dummy and using the third last entry, plays the 10 of clubs. Then leads the remaining heart, but sloughs a club, unblocking the club suit. Declarer uses the heart loser to correct the club blockage and does not trump the losing heart. The declarer has now unblocked the club suit and will use the 2 clubs to slough the 2 diamond losers in South's hand. You can see that there are 4 club winners in North's hand to slough the 2 diamond losers in South's hand. Declarer made the 6-spade contract totaling 980 points. Using the 3-heart loser in dummy's hand, the declarer successfully sloughed a club in South's hand to unblock the clubs. The declarer did not trump that losing heart, but used it to unblock the club suit. Let's look at the last hand, number 4. North, with 14 high card points and 5 spades and 5 hearts, will always bid the higher ranking 5-card suit opens 1 spade. North has a strong hand because the losing trick count is 6, not the usual 7. East overcalls 2 clubs, but on his convention card it says that sometimes he can have a 4-card overcall. This might be a lead directing overcall. South, with 11 points and a 4-3-3-3 distribution and a balanced hand, cannot really use it to trump and has a weak stopper in the clubs and bids 3 no trump. As declarer in a no trump contract, let us count winners. In spades there are 2 winners, but other possible winners by finessing. There are no heart winners, but forcing out the ace of hearts, more winners can be developed. There are 3 diamond winners, but the diamond suit is blocked. There are no club winners, but hopefully the jack of clubs becomes a winner. There are 5 sure winners, and the declarer needs 4 more. The opening lead is the 5 of clubs. East wins with the queen, then plays the ace of clubs, winning the 2nd round of clubs. On the 3rd round of clubs, East leads the king of clubs, and declarer sloughs the ace of diamonds, an unnecessarily high card to unblock the diamond suit. This makes South jack of clubs good, but there are still 2 clubs outstanding, so East probably has the other club as he bid them. Then East exits with the 4 of diamonds, which the declarer wins with the jack of diamonds. The declarer leads the jack of spades, encouraging West to cover with the queen of spades. But West plays the 2, but East does not cover. Then South plays the 6 of spades, and West covers with the queen of spades, and North wins with the ace and takes the balance of spades. South must plan the discards, as the ace of hearts has yet to be played. On the last 2 spades, the 10 and 9 of spades, the declarer must keep the jack of clubs and the diamonds, and must discard the 9 and 2 of hearts. Now the final lead of the 4 of hearts, forcing out the ace while having control of the hearts, diamonds, and clubs. West returns the 3 of diamonds, ensuring the declarer to make the 2 diamond tricks and the 1 club trick, making the contract of 3 no trump. In summarizing the 4 declarers' techniques of unblocking, hand number 1 shows the timing of entries. Hand number 2 showed discarding on a loser. Hand number 3, discarding high cards. And hand number 4, discarding an unnecessarily high card under the opponent's winner. This final hand is the most difficult, as it has 3 blocked suits, and I want to give a special thanks to Jeff Hand for showing me this difficult hand. South opens 2 clubs with a balanced hand and 25 high card points. North bids 2 diamonds waiting. South then shows his balanced hand of 25 high card points by bidding 3 no trump. And North with 10 points bids Gerber 4 clubs. South responds 4 no trump, indicating 3 aces. With all the aces, North then asks for kings by bidding 5 clubs. Again with 3 kings, South bids 5 no trump. With all the kings and all the aces, North bids 7 no trump, and the opening lead is the Queen of Hearts. Counting winners, there are 13 tricks: 4 spades, 2 hearts, 4 diamonds, and 3 clubs. But the spades, diamonds, and clubs are blocked. Remember, the opening lead is the Queen of Hearts. To plan our unblockage, we must look for entries. Into North's hand, we have 2, the Ace of Spades and the King of Hearts. In South's hand, we have the Ace of Diamonds and the Ace of Hearts. To unblock, both minor suits in the South's hand must be played first. I will show you 2 successful plans, winning the first trick initially in the North hand and then in the South hand. Winning initially with the King of Hearts in North's hand. Then using the Ace of Diamonds to transfer to the minor suits in the South hand. The diamonds are now unblocked. Playing the Ace of Clubs and the King of Clubs unblocks the club suit. Return to North's hand through the Ace of Spades, playing both the Queen of Diamonds and the Queen of Clubs. This unblocks the spade suit. The declarer returns to the South hand with the Ace of Hearts. The second successful plan is winning the first trick in South's hand. In this second scenario, the declarer wins the first trick in South's hand. Then must unblock the spade suit by leading to the Ace of Spades. Now the declarer must unblock the diamond suit and the club suit by leading to the Jack of Diamonds in the declarer's South suit. The declarer can lead all the minor suits high honors to unblock the clubs and the diamonds. As the spade suit is now unblocked, declarer can now slough the losing cards in North's hand. Now the declarer can lead a heart to the King of Hearts and thus complete the contract. I want to thank my wife, Craig Ellis, for her editing skills and ensuring that the theme is well organized. For more information, you can go to my YouTube channel at David Ellis 1496, or you can search Concept of Entry Management version 10. Produced by the Ace of Spades Production Company, February 2024.